Hey yo, New York City 247. Okay, so here we are, Monday, March 9th. Monday morning, Madison Avenue, New York City. Approaching 48th and Madison. This will be a coronavirus update, so to speak. The amount of people in the streets, to me it seems to be a regular day, regular morning. I mean, there are a lot of people on the street right now. I mean, not an overflow, but people are walking around. There are no masks. You know, I know everybody's being more precautious. Everyone is definitely being more cautious, paying attention to what they touch, wash their hands, that sort of thing. So the cases from Friday went from 46 to today, Monday. We're at, I believe, 122 for the tri-state area. And I think in Manhattan, or New York City in general, I think there's only 12 or 13 cases. 82 of those cases alone are in Westchester County. And the schools there are closed through March 18th. Okay, so they have a pretty big brunt of the break out there in Westchester County. There's also this morning the first case identified in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York has its first case today. But, I mean, look, business as usual, you know. I mean, you know, people still making a living. It's going to be a tough city to shut down if they got to that point. But the point I'm making is, yeah, okay, we went from 46 cases on Friday to over 122 today, or from over a 3-day span of the weekend. However, now look, here's Fifth Avenue. It seems a little bit quiet to me when I turn the corner here on Fifth Avenue. In terms of the sidewalk anyway, the amount of cars is pretty jacked up. You know, a lot of traffic. But foot traffic seems a little bit light, unless I'm just happen to hit a low of the street. So, you know, getting back to what I was saying is, okay, we're over 122 cases today from over the weekend. But the point being is that when this was spreading in China and Italy and etc., I mean, these cases were increasing by the thousands per day, right? So when you really think about it, the amount of cases that we do have here in the tri-state area of New York is very minimal, very low to the amount of people that are actually in the city. And we are more alert about it, more conscious about it. You know, don't touch your face, wash your hands, that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, it seems like, you know, people still doing what they have to do, walking the streets. I don't know how the tourist traffic is right now. But, you know, I'm still walking around with my hand sanitizer here, right? Consciously, you know, wiping my hands and doing that while I'm out in the street. And then once I get to my location that has a sink, and washing my hands with, you know, regular antibacterial soap and water. This is what I'm using on the street and while I'm in transit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go. There's somebody with a mask. You know, it's always, you know, stereotypical, I guess, but it's always the Asians wearing the masks. You know, they started this whole epidemic, and they're the ones wearing the mask. It's pretty incredible. But that's what I've noticed. If you do see somebody wearing something across their face, it's usually of Asian descent. So, strolling down 5th Avenue. I'm here on the corner of 50th and 5th Avenue right now, right by the St. Patrick's Cathedral. But for the amount of people that we have in New York City, and it went, from 46 to 122 cases, to me it still sounds kind of low. So like I was saying, in China, when when the outbreak was at full force, I mean, I have a real-time tracker map. I'll put that link for you down below in the description. You guys can check that out. And every day, remember, I would refresh when it started. The numbers would say like 10,000. I would refresh. The next day, it would go to 12,000. I would refresh again. That same map would go to 18,000. The next day, I would refresh. It went from 18,000 to 22,000. So, I mean, that's not happening here. And, of course, the reason why it is here, period, is because people traveled, from China, from Italy, from Iran, Israel rather, and they, made their way back here with the virus. And that's where we're at with that. That's the only reason why. And so here I am now. I'm on the corner of 51st and 5th Avenue, New York City. A lot of traffic. Still quite a bit of people on the street. Yeah, I mean, this seems to be a normal day for me, a normal Monday, the way I'm seeing it right now, to be honest. Speeding, give that man a ticket. So, we just have to, roll with the punches. I don't think it's, we have to pay attention, but it's not alarming to the point where we have to quarantine ourselves and stay in. We're not there yet, but we'll have to see how it plays out in the next couple of weeks. I seem to think that maybe we'll tap off 400 or 500 cases, and then that'll be like maybe the peak in this area, and then should just level off and should come back down. The stock market is a disaster. They halted trading this morning. Market plunged 7% at the open, and then they just halted trading. So it's kind of like, even if you were thinking to get out of something, you're committed to hold on to it at this point. Let's see if I can get through here. One other thing I want to add, I should have started the video in this manner, but please don't give me a thumbs down. I don't appreciate that. Disliking the video. I mean, I'm out here on the street providing you the information. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But no reason for me to get a thumbs down. I mean, there's a virus going on. I'm just trying to give you guys some information of what I'm seeing here on the street. Again, if you're not interested in watching it, I'm not forcing you to click that play button. Don't watch it. Don't give me a thumbs down. I don't appreciate that. But just for me being here and you hit that play button, I should have get a thumbs up automatically just for that. So why don't you do that, right? You give me a thumbs up, that'll be fine. I'll take that. Maybe I should cross over myself. I'll do that. Knock this out. 53rd and 5th Avenue right now. This corner seems a little bit quieter than usual. But I think for the most part, a lot of people they're still coming in. They're still commuting going to work, doing what they need to do. You know, I mean, the FedEx drivers are on the street delivering packages. UPS drivers are on the street delivering packages. A lot of taxis are moving. I mean, yeah, they're full. There are people in the taxis, all right? So, I mean, again, we have to be conscious, keep constantly washing our hands and protect ourselves. Don't touch your face, don't put your hands in your mouth, that sort of thing. But we have to wait for this thing to pass. This is pretty much where we stand here. Okay, so I'm back, and here it is, 4:45 p.m. Monday, March 9th. So news broke about 3 hours ago rather, that the head of Port Authority, Rick Cotton, tested positive for coronavirus as well. And then it turns out that Governor Cuomo has been in contact with that guy for the past couple of weeks. So now he may also be part of the coronavirus syndrome. He has not been tested yet. Governor Cuomo has not been tested yet. They're dropping like flies, all these big wigs, huh? They're telling us to be calm and wash our hands, and they're getting the virus. So how do you figure that one? You can see here, still a lot of people on the streets. Nobody's freaking out. Nobody's scared. A little bit at ease today. Business as usual. Back over by the St. Patrick's Cathedral area. Yes, I mean, like I had said earlier, is that the virus, when it was starting in China and Iran, etc., Italy, the numbers were increasing by the thousands and hundreds overnight. Here they're not. We're a little bit more conscious, paying a little bit more attention of the fact that there is a virus around. Right? Wash your hands throughout the day and that sort of thing. But I don't know. I think we're fine. Look at these two guys just chilling. Nobody's worried about it. So now I'm back down on Madison Avenue at the moment. Cutting across this way here. But I don't see New York City being under any alarming quarantine or anything like that at all. MTA announced that they will start wiping down the subways and trains every 72 hours. Not sure if that's enough, but that's what they're doing. That's pretty much it. I mean, just wrapping it up here. Just a regular Monday in the city, just like any other Monday, really. Corner of 50th and Madison currently. hot dogs, peanuts, pretzels. It's one thing I'm not doing. I won't eat any food that's out in the open right now. So here we are on the corner of 49th and 5th Avenue. I'm here to wrap it up. New York City 247. Please subscribe. You're never wrong if you do the right thing. I'm out.